Morning everyone, this is Mike Hamilton from Trade the Easy Way, and so we've got Fed out of the way and monthly jobs on Friday tomorrow for the US. So here's the Dow with the May highs and the June lows. We have all these dips so far got bought, and we have made new highs, which goes for the Nasdaq as well. We'll look at the European indices in a second, but if you look at, we've still got some distance to go, because at the moment the next level of resistance is up there at 36,375. That's not to say it's going to stop there. As long as the volume holds up, we could go further. So we need to see that volume sustained. We are okay on the volume side. The averages are still open. We are divergent. There is, the histogram is lower here, so I'm always a bit concerned when the volume is not really shooting up, keeping up with some of these highs, and divergences like that appear. But as long as we stay above this trend line, as long as we can hold these levels and don't close underneath 36,000, then we should climb up. So if we pop up, come back and hold the trend line and kiss it, then we could potentially make our way up to 37k. Let's have a look at the Nasdaq. What's the Nasdaq showing us? Nasdaq's been leading the way. This is significantly higher already. Oops, that's not what I wanted. This is the tool I wanted. So for the Nasdaq, if we keep going, the target is 16.5. Volumes are good. This one's stronger. Much less divergence up here, much wider averages. So this is really powering away at the moment. Unstoppable. We had this as we came out of May, sell in May and go away. Wow. If you did that, then you would have missed this huge run, and then we just get these pullbacks before we get another breakout. Alright, so at the moment, no reason to sell this at all. Next stop 16.5, assuming we can keep going. Right, quick look at the Ftse. Ftse's been just lagging throughout the whole sort of COVID recovery. US has been breaking new highs and continues to break new highs. This one is not even back to the February 2020 levels yet. So 7,500 is that level. Let's see if that can push up. We are grinding higher, doing okay. Right, let's look at the main stocks. Let's whiz through, and we'll just keep. BT had interim earnings today, so that's punched up. That's through. It's been through this trend line since Monday. So we've hit this 150 barrier. If we can see some follow through, we should see 164. I think we can wind up here. Having broke, if we can sustain this breakout, you can see that lovely funnel pattern. If we sustain this breakout, we could potentially get up to £2 and 235 plus. I think it's a takeover target. The main shareholder, Deutsche Telekom, has said it sees it as a target. There's also another suitor as well who's been stalking it. So let's see. That's not a reason to hold it, but the technical suggests that that can go higher. Rolls-Royce is just holding up, looking higher. IQE is not great, but in fact, it's really struggling. If we keep closing lower here, IQE could drop further. Sainsbury's had results today. fallen out. Okay, so we've lost our footing over this week. In fact, back in the second half of last week. We've got, look at this, we've got a gap fill down here at 260. We're currently 277, so I need to set an alert for that gap fill. So it looks as if we could come and see 255. That is not happy. So the way to handle these moves like this is if you get a big bar like that and we come out of it, which we did on the 28th, then steer clear. Had we have kept going and closed above 342, that could have kept going. So we look as if we want to revisit the 250 mark at the moment. Barclays holding up after that initial shock. Overall, markets are, as you can see from the indices, markets are good. Right, okay, National Grid has just hit that trend line, 953. BP is sitting up. Miners, POG, trying to hold this pullback zone. Pan-African, trying to hold that move after seeing 18. So miners are really struggling here. Let's look at some others. I've got Vodafone. Vodafone's interesting because I got in on this, what I took to be a buy signal. Volume was okay on that day, and then subsequently dipped again. So we're here at 108. I'm only slightly underwater. If we don't get above this 108 soon, we could come and visit 105 and potentially a pound. However, if we can get above 110, I think this can start to wind up as well. But at the moment, the jury is out. That is not a confirmed reversal. And at the moment, as we speak, I am slightly underwater on Vodafone. If you look at the weekly, we're flat on the weekly. Slightly lower as we speak. So yeah, the litmus test for this one is this 110, because unless we can close, it's potentially head and shoulders, and that's the main neckline. So the head and shoulders is here. So if we dip under here and subsequently get above 110, that's really bullish. If we stay under here, then my position could be in trouble. But a very interesting chart.